Corepunk's a very unique upcoming MMORPG that I've been intrigued by for quite some time. Imagine if League of Legends, Albion Online and Everquest had a baby, but the baby likes to eat crayons and keeps headbutting the wall. That's basically Corepunk, and you'll see why throughout this video. Corepunk was initially announced back in December 2019, and in the comments of their announcement trailer there was a lot of positivity. People loved the art style, the idea of a full open world isometric game, as well as the MOBA combat system and fog of war. This was actually the kind of game I was imagining whenever people mentioned the RIOT MMO. Corepunk also seemed pretty far along in development even when it was first unveiled back in 2019. We saw combat, boss fights, multiple environments, group gameplay and plenty of systems in the UI. Corepunk seemed like an MMO that we wouldn't have to wait 5 years for. Unfortunately, this wasn't the case, and the game's faced numerous delays both due to technical issues, as well as the dev team being located in Ukraine during the war with Russia. In the past 6 months, however, Corepunk has had multiple alpha tests and the game seems to be somewhat playable, so I decided to jump in and check it out for the first time with its Alpha 3 test. Bear in mind, this is a game that's still in active development, and there's probably still time to make some big changes before a full release, so please take my critique as me just giving feedback and wanting the game to be good. But first, today's sponsor, Starforge Systems. I have one of my own, the Voyager 2 Elite, and not only does it look incredible, but it also performs like a beast. Right out of the box, I was able to instantly set up the RGB colours. As you can see, I went with aqua blue, and it's nice having the peace of mind knowing that any potential tech issues I do run into with it in the future, I can contact Starforge's dedicated team of expert computer nerds that will talk me through any potential troubleshooting. Starforge has PCs of multiple different levels, the Horizon at entry level, Navigator at the mid-range, and Voyager for the enthusiasts and content creators. Realistically, having a GigaChad PC will be a net positive to your life, not only for gaming but also for work, productivity, and just feeling happy whenever you look over at your PC setup. A lot of us use gaming as a form of escapism, but you can't really escape from reality if your alternative reality is running at 20 FPS. So don't compromise, get yourself a Starforge PC today via the link in the description below, and be ready for the next gen of MMORPGs that will totally be releasing soon. Surely. Corepunk. This is my first time playing the game. It's currently in Alpha 3. As of releasing this video, the testing phase would be over though, and I expect this game to release fairly soon, maybe towards the end of the year or in 2025 for sure, because this game's been in development for a while. Let's jump into it with a new hero. Starting out, we've got the Warmonger race, and these are like male and female orcs. And in terms of classes, you can be a legionary or a shaman, which looks pretty cool. Futuristic shaman, very interesting aesthetic. Then there's a third class, which is currently locked. It looks like bullets, so it probably uses a gun. Next is the champion race, and these can be destroyers, big two-handed sword, flag on the back. They can also be rangers, very nice. Yeah, I'm probably gonna play a male champion destroyer. Definitely seems like something I'll be interested in. The third race is called the bomber, and the bomber can be a blast medic, as well as an infiltrator, so basically a rogue. Then we've got 3 other races here, which I can't click on. I'm assuming they all have 3 different classes as well. So I'm going to be a destroyer. Let's check out the character customization. A little bit chonky, aren't we? The game does have quite a nice stylized aesthetic right off the bat. So we got some presets, but I'd prefer to just customize it myself. Customize the clothes. Go with yellow. A few different hairstyles. Character customization isn't blowing me away so far. You've literally got 3 face types. So I think it's fair to say in its alpha state the character creation is currently lacking. They do have beard options though, which we appreciate, and this character now looks pretty cool. And if this is the starting sword, that's quite a mighty great sword, isn't it? TheLazyPeon, let's jump into it. Oh bloody hell, these are other players. Does the game have voice chat? I'm not sure. Testing, check, hello. Okay, fantastic, so I don't have to worry about the game automatically turning on my microphone and making me look like a donkey right off the bat. So we've zoned into this area. Goblin guy in a mech. Ooh, we can go off the beaten path. And there's like a fog of war. Okay, right away, I'm able to just go off into the forest, zone into the world, and off you go. I wasn't expecting that. I thought there would have at least been a bit of a tutorial phase or some kind of linear path. but I'm actually happy that there isn't. So speak to the welcoming specialist.
Well, at least your head hasn't blown up yet.
That's some creepy ass voice acting. Straight away we got a few skills that we can learn. We've got this one which seems to be a charge, a whirlwind thing. Take the Q first. Let's get right into it. This person's already almost dead. So right click is both move and attack. Charge it again. AoEs. Jeez, these level 2 mobs are kind of kicking ass, aren't they? Has this guy, like, griefed us by summoning them into us? Zoned into the world and I'm almost dead already. Holy. Lads, working together to kill the mutant rats. How do I get my health back? It's a good question, isn't it? When you click on the NPCs, you've got, like, loads of different options. He wants me to fetch the wood. It's literally right here, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like how you interact with this dialogue via these pop-ups. It's a bit clunky. Maybe it just takes a bit of getting used to. When I open the map, there's absolutely nothing on the map, which gives me any indication of what I should do. Ah, there we go. We're looking for his house. His house is over here. Yeah, this is a beautiful art style. Looting. So I think I can loot this house. Open your inventory with I. That's a big inventory. Can loot his fridge. Nothing in there, I think. Can I move the camera around? No, I think the camera's fixed position, as far as I can tell. So far, the game certainly feels very unique compared to other MMOs. I'm not really too sure what other MMOs are similar to this, which is certainly a very refreshing feeling to have. Feels like I'm completely learning a new game here. Fluffy little friend getting comfortable in the background. The fog of war aspect is also really interesting. The only thing I'm just completely puzzled on is how the hell do I get my health back? Maybe eat this? Eat the bread. Okay, so eating the bread's getting my health back. Oh, then you've got all of this stuff. Maybe I can drag some food onto my hot bars? No. So to heal, I need to eat food. And to eat that food, I need to just bring up my inventory. There doesn't seem to be a quick way of doing it. Oh, I can actually jump. I don't know why I wasn't expecting to be able to jump. It's not a common thing that you can do in top-down games. Keep exploring. Uncover as much of the map as possible. That seems productive. Some other players here. They're level 2. I'm still level 1. Maybe I'm missing something. Mutant rats here, level 1. Oh, we've pulled all of them. It seems like you can't really fight multiple of these at once without help. I guess you need to kite them. What's this? T. Oh, okay. We have big damage. Nice. So that's like my ultimate. A spin to win, battle frenzy, special ability. Pop some food. Unavailable in combat. Really? So how do you heal in combat? I guess you can't. Does the campfire give my health? Oh, you can sit at a campfire to get your health back. That's nice. You run into these NPCs out in the world and they don't have exclamation marks over their head or any indication that they've got a quest for you. To figure out if they have a quest or not, you need to talk to them. Butchery. Okay, so this is the town. This seems to be something where I can craft something. Yo. This contraption's just covered in blood. Flies around it. Gruesome. I'm running around, not seeing too many mobs. Okay, so we got one mutant rat here. Can I just pull the one? No, I cannot. Let's just try and take on 2 level 2 rats at once. I'm going to pop my ultimate and that should be enough. Ultimate's charged, spin to win. Even then I'm going to struggle. Okay, we got 1. Doable. It's going to be tight. It reminds me of the first time I ever played old school RuneScape and I was having a death match against the cows. Wow. Well, we got a rat tail. So now I'm going to have to place down a campfire, I guess. Sit by the campfire, get my health back. Okay, I'm intrigued. As much as I like that the game seems quite sandboxy at the start, I can imagine it being quite confusing to a lot of new players. Perhaps the first few quests and important NPCs should be more clearly labelled. Like if I was to play this as a brand new MMO player that's never played an MMO before, I would be extremely confused. Oh, this guy's got a quest as well. It seems like every NPC has a quest. Okay, fix leaking pipes. I can do that. Or can I? I'm clicking on the leaking pipe. I guess I need to grab something first. Is there like an interact button that I'm not aware of? Like I said, the game definitely doesn't do a good job of teaching you how to play. So maybe I'm supposed to loot something? The first quest in the game wanted me to talk to Zik's brother, which is apparently in the village. That's all it says. So I think I'm at the village. And for me to do this quest, I need to talk to every NPC basically to see if, okay, is that his brother? And in doing so, it has completely overwhelmed and bombarded me with quests. You're not even going to tell me your brother's name. It must be this person. Oh god, we've finally done the first quest. And now I've got like level 4, level 3, level 1, 4, 5, 3, level 11 quest here. Second quest in the game wanted me to gather heartwood. I'm thinking like, okay, so do I have an axe? I don't think so. Where do I get an axe? Next quest, collect mana vial. Where? so many quests, and you're getting quests faster than you're getting the answer of how you can fulfill the basic mechanics of achieving the quest. I got a quest to kill rats. I've been running around for ages. I've seen like 2. So done his quest, that's level 2.
You're my fucking hero, man.
Yo, I wasn't expecting the NPC to swear. That was jarring. I've never heard an NPC in an MMO ever say, "You're my fucking hero, man." It's a little bit cringe, not gonna lie. Hello, fellow youngsters. So this is as far as I can scroll out with the world map. The world seems pretty big, and it's worth noting that it is all one open world. I haven't gone through any loading screens since being in the game yet. Right now, I just feel really frustrated at the lack of direction. Like this pipe quest, bloke just says, "Go open barrels and you might find a pipe to replace this thing." Okay, he says crates and barrels. There's crates here. These crates I can't interact with whatsoever. There's no barrels in the quest area that I can loot to get any pipes. So where the hell do I find the pipes that I'm supposed to use to repair these things with? Another one, a barrel here. Can't interact with it. And I know this isn't a bugged quest because I saw another player repair the pipe. So now I'm thinking, are the barrels like gonna respawn in this field? Are they too contested by other players and I'm waiting for them to respawn? Or are these pipes found literally everywhere in the world and I need to not focus on doing these quests, just come back and do it when I eventually find a pipe in some random location in the world? That's the dilemma right now, and it's just a horrible feeling of wanting to do this quest and to do like a few quests at a time to not get overwhelmed, and maybe not even having the choice to do that. And the amount of text on each of the quests, there's such little text that you can go off to get the information you need. I went into this with a real fucking positive bias because I kind of wanted a game like this to exist. MOBA combat, top-down, open worlds. I just thought it looked super interesting from the trailers and stuff. But as I'm playing it, I've just realised that I've just had a really shit time playing it in the beginning. I'm also trying to do the rat quest. I've been wandering around for an hour. There's just hardly any mobs in the world to actually kill. And this is in the alpha. Can you imagine at the full launch? There's not enough mobs to kill. The respawn rates are too slow. Everything's so poorly explained. The game said I needed to chop down heartwood or find heartwood. So let's go into the forest and try and find heartwood. I thought that it would surely give me an axe or something to chop down the trees, but it hasn't done that. Maybe I need to talk to the NPC and ask him for an axe. Surely you've got an axe that you can sell me. You sell campfires. You don't sell axes. So I guess I don't need an axe to chop down a tree.
Ready to learn?
I'm ready to learn, bro. I'm fucking so ready to learn. I just wish you'd teach me. I'm really annoyed right now because I want this game to be good so badly because I bloody love the visuals and I love the idea of the game. I'm actually starting to question if this quest is straight up bugged. I haven't seen a single glowing choppable tree or mineable ore resource or any gatherable since playing the game, and we're an hour in at this point. Let's ask the chat. Let's see what people say. Just go further out. Okay, the quest is level 4. If I go further out, I'm running into level 6s, and then I'm gonna get a one shot. Oh my god, this is such a fucking new player experience, bro. It'd be nice if the NPC told me that, wouldn't it? That'd be lovely. Please, Corepunk. I want your game to be good. I really fucking want it to be good. I need a good new MMO, and I thought Mortal Online 2 had a confusing new player experience. Fuck me, no. And people's biggest critique for that game was how confusing it was. Alright, so we're going further out as per the advice of the chat to find the elusive glowing tree. I'm just gonna keep going, I don't care. Surely soon.
Come back, come back, come back, come back.
That's creepy.
Turn back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back.
Yo, what? That's pretty cool. When you approach the boundary of the zone, you get this like ASMR, almost like creepy ghostly voice saying come back. And it actually like, it made the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. Oh fucking hell.
Darkness is closing in.
Darkness is closing in.
Yeah, amazing.
Come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back.
I know they were telling me to like go back, but that was so relaxing and such like a nice ASMR sound that I didn't want to go back. I wanted to enjoy the boundary voiceover effect. Oh god, we've pulled half the world. Level 11 boar mammoths chasing me. So the person in the chat who gave me the advice to just go further out to find this elusive glowing tree, I went as far out as I could possibly go. Ain't no trees to be found. Oh my god, we found it, I think. Wait, was it? Was that it? If you're looking for a hardcore wood gathering game, so far, look no further. Is this wood? No, it's not wood. Did we find it? Oh my god, we found some gatherable wood. I think. Okay, so my character does have an axe. It's just like in his arse or something. It's not in his inventory. He just has an axe somewhere. That is the first time in an hour of gameplay that I have found a gatherable wood resource. And it wasn't even the wood that I needed for the starting quest. It was some other wood. But regardless, we have learned how wood works. And it works how I thought it would work. There's just simply nothing to gather. Oh, this is gatherable, to be fair. So gatherables do exist. There's just simply not enough gatherables in the world to support any kind of player population, it seems. And these resource nodes just seem to not respawn fast enough. There's bloody loads of stuff now. Look at that. It's a nice sound effect as you're gathering. Silkworm caterpillar. Nice. Maybe the person in the chat was right, I just needed to go further out. It's the Forest of Dreams. Thick bushes for days. I think the game does have quite a nice UI for the most part, and I think the sound effects are pretty decent. Like the gathering sound effects, they're quite satisfying. Oh, a magic tree. That's gotta be rare. Did I just chop that down and there was no loot? You're joking. You're gonna bait me with a magic tree? In RuneScape, a magic tree is like one of the best trees. I thought I was about to make bank. We got a 6-leaf clover though. That's got to go for a lot of money on the Grand Exchange. So sometimes you'll come across resource nodes and you actually just can't gather them for seemingly no reason. Like that, for example. Is my tool broken? I could chop this down before. Maybe I was in combat. So now I'm not in combat because I can eat. And I punched the tree and it just breaks. I am mystified. Again, it's like I can't gather anything now. I need to relog my character surely. The game's got to be bugged. And to turn it back on again. Oh, that's a nice loading screen, isn't it? Bit of fan service. Yeah, not bad. Got Cyberpunk cat girl over here. She's the main character, I'd assume. Now I'm back in the world. The tree that was here has despawned. Oh my god, a random pack of wolves. And we're dead. So what happens when you die? Do you drop all of your stuff? Okay, we haven't dropped all of our stuff. We're in ghost form. Open the map and we can see where our corpse is. So now we can resurrect. Is there anything I can loot off myself? Okay, so I only dropped some rare resources. I've been running around for an hour and a half now. I have been killing everything that I can kill. I have been smashing everything I can smash and gathering everything that I can gather. And still, I have found almost nothing that I need to complete these quests. It has genuinely been the most confusing new player experience I have ever had in an MMORPG. I'm all about slow, methodical, grindy gameplay, sandbox MMO feel where you need to figure things out for yourself. This has just done things in the wrong way. This is more confusing than old school RuneScape was to me when I was 12 years old. These are supposed to contain things for me to do the quest, like pipes. But these barrels have never once contained a single object that I can use. Trash can. Is there anything in the trash can? Other than the new player experience, of course. No, there's nothing in there either. At this point, I was starting to lose my mind and also starting to question if this was a me problem or if my character was bugged. Are you supposed to just grind mobs? Because if that's the case, the mob density was way too low to allow that. I really wanted to understand this game, so I took a small break and started fresh with a new character, a female champion ranger. This time I was going to do things the proper way, following the path that the game seems to intend me to take. Oh, will this one give me some heartwood? Oh my god, we got heartwood. Oh, we got it. Yes, let's go. The quest took me 2 hours to complete. Unbelievable. The second quest in the game literally had me running around all over the place. Absolutely soul-shattering. 100 XP. That's like 4 rats. So, quest complete. I can select my rewards. I'm going to go with the camo booty shorts. Let's go. Level 2. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep playing the game and I'm just going to keep giving it the best try that I can. Positive vibes. Let's take this pipe quest again and see if I can get this one done. Okay, can we kill 2 rats at once as a ranger? Yeah, we should be fine. Nice. Level 3. Got my 3rd ability. Cheeky fuck was going to steal my crate. That's my loot. Anything good? Groceries, as usual. Oh my god, we found a copper pipe. Fuck me. I didn't think it existed in the game. Unbelievable they exist. one of 3. I have been looking for hours. I have been smashing every crate, but we have found one. So many of these quests, I keep thinking they're bugged, but they're actually not. It's just so incredibly hard to find the things that you need to complete the quests. The drop rate on everything is so incredibly low. If you was to intentionally design an MMO to be as frustrating as possible, I think you would probably design it a little bit like this, where you do the thing that the NPC tells you to do, but it just doesn't yield anything. I still haven't seen a single ore vein in the entire game, for example. Oh my fucking god, I just found one. Just as I said that, come across my first ever ore vein. And it's not even going to drop iron ore, is it? Like, I need iron ore, I don't need this rare, random thing. It's just like every bit of loot's RNG. Oh my god, another one. Okay, I guess. But that one, the RNG failed the RNG check to actually loot the thing. Oh, and it just destroys. That's so annoying when your gathering fails and you just get nothing after you've spent ages looking for a node, a resource node. So annoying. Or you just go up to it and it just, you can't even attempt it. It just gets destroyed for some random reason. Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting this. You can actually swim in this game. I actually can't think of many, if any, top-down games where you can swim, so props for adding swimming. I'm definitely having an easier time finding trees and stuff up here in the north. Maybe there's less players playing up here. Doesn't take away my critique about the new player experience though. What new player is going to think I should run 20 minutes north to find the logs that I need for the second quest in the game? Not super intuitive, is it? Add in the fact that this is also like going to be an open world PvP game with fog of war. Imagine you're going through some zone, you finally found 3 iron ingots and you try to like go back and hand in the quest, and then you get ganked on the way back after looking for 3 iron ingot for about 40 minutes. You're just uninstalling right there, I reckon. I have really tried to be positive and I really wanted to like this game because I fucking love the art style. You log into the world and you think, oh, this game looks like it could be quite relaxing. And then you start doing the quests and you realise there's absolutely nothing relaxing about questioning whether or not the quest is bugged because the drop rate of everything is so unbelievably fucking low. Fundamentally, it comes down to this. People play games for fun, or because they want to be addicted in the case of MMOs. At no point during the 4 hours that I've played this game was I ever having fun, and at no point did I ever feel addicted. So it just kind of fails, doesn't it? I'll give the game another chance when it's fully released, but in its current state, the current design direction, I really don't like it. The game would have to change massively and fix a hell of a lot of things, completely revamp the new player experience because it's atrocious, for it to even stand a chance of being good, I think. What a shame. I guess we'll wrap it up there, there's nothing more to be said. Corepunk Alpha 3 pros and cons. Pros. I love the game's art style, I like the user interface, the combat whilst slow does feel tactical and skill based, and I enjoyed the early feeling of freedom to a certain extent. Cons. Corepunk has one of the least intuitive, most frustrating new player experiences I've ever played in an MMO. The game lacks an engaging core gameplay loop. The gathering system was one of the worst I've seen in an MMO, due to resource node spawn rates, RNG loot, RNG success rates, and competition from other players. The questing was so vague and unintuitive that most players will just look up quest guides. Additionally, quest item spawn rates were so low that I was questioning if the quests were bugged or not. Out of combat regen is extremely slow. You basically need to eat or sit by a campfire after every pack of mobs, which reminds me of old EQ gameplay. Maybe not something that works so well for a top-down isometric MMO in 2024, not only due to top-down being inherently less immersive and social, but also due to MMO players nowadays not being the same as they were 25 years ago. The quest dialogue and voice acting is cringe beyond belief. The world itself just isn't as interesting and interactable as I was expecting. Exploring the forest, you're running around vast areas that just feel copy-paste, whilst also not really seeing a whole lot of gatherables, especially near the starting area. And competition between players for resource and mob spawns is very frustrating. It doesn't feel like the game can support a large number of players due to how limited mob and resource spawns are. Overall, Corepunk needs a lot of work and in my opinion a complete redesign in terms of the world and gameplay loop. I really wanted to enjoy this game and be excited for it, but after playing it I feel kinda depressed. Despite having great visuals and an interesting combat system, I think the devs have no idea what they're doing in terms of actual game design. It's like they didn't play their own game and ask themselves, 1, is this fun, and 2, is this addictive? So how can they fix this? Honestly, just copy RuneScape. Literally have the entire dev team take 2 weeks off from work and play OSRS, because that game has solved pretty much all of the issues that Corepunk is dealing with in terms of resource spawns, questing, world design, and so on. Imagine a game designed like RuneScape but with Corepunk's combat and visuals. I would play the shit out of that game. I doubt the devs would make changes like this, but I think it would definitely make for a better experience even if they just took inspiration on a few things. But that's it for this video. What do you think about Corepunk? Do you share a similar sentiment to me of desperately wanting the game to be good despite being concerned with gameplay loop and design? What should Corepunk do to fix their game? Let me know in the comments below. If you're a fan of MMOs, RPGs or multiplayer games, then sub to the channel for more content like this, and help us out with a like to boost this video in the algorithm, so maybe the devs can see this feedback and make Corepunk into a RuneScape killer. Social media on screen, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.